It's really important to consider post-production in pre-production, and it's important to open up a dialogue with your post facility about cameras and what kind of grade look you want, but also in terms of sound, to talk about maybe capturing. It's like, for example, if you're in a location which has interesting sounds like cars and like an old house with doors and stuff, your sound recorders could be actually capturing some of these sounds, which could be very helpful in post-production. So it's important to sort of have that dialogue early on, and it can save money as well. It's very important to try and preserve some of your budget, if possible, for the post-production process. But it's the way in which, from a picture point of view, we are kind of collecting all the best quality source material and conforming it to the cut, and then grading it, and then we're adding in some visual effects and titles and putting it all together, polishing it, grading it, adjusting it so that it looks sort of consistent and has a kind of artistic look to it. And on the sound is even more important because you're cleaning up the dialogues, you're adding the sound design, you're adding the music, you're mixing it all together, and then you have to create lots of different delivery formats for your distributor, your sales agent. So it's a very important part of the process. When I joined Halo, which was 8 years ago, there was only 20 people working there, but now there's sort of 80 people. So it's grown a lot over the last 8 years. And the philosophy hasn't really changed over that period. It's been the same, but we have more facilities, more resources now, so we can put you into different size rooms depending on your budget. We have more creative teams, so it just gives us more options and more flexibility to be able to tailor the services to a particular need of a client, you know. But we don't really want to get to the size where we're really big and we're like a corporate sort of facility, because it's important to keep the sort of friendly family atmosphere that we have at Halo. So yeah, it's a good size at the moment, and it's independent. It's independently owned. It's not owned by, you know, a corporate entity. Well, I think the main advice is the times that we've come unstuck with certain people is when they feel that they have to pretend that they know more than they do, and it's much better just to be completely honest and kind of ask questions, because everyone within Post is more than happy to spend time mentoring and training people. But some people feel that it shows a sign of weakness to admit that you don't know something. But actually, you know, I still don't know lots of things. You know, I'm learning stuff every day, and the technology is changing so quickly, and the workflows are changing quickly that there's no such thing as a stupid question. Do you know what I mean? So I think that is the biggest piece of advice, is just to, if you just have passion and enthusiasm and a willingness to learn, you know, then that's fine. Everyone makes mistakes. As long as you don't make the same mistake twice, maybe twice, but certainly not 3 times, then it's fine. If you enjoy it and you have a passion for it, then it's very rewarding. What's so nice about coming here is you really get to make kind of close relationships with both festival goers and guests, which is really good. Once you get people engaged, they don't want to leave Fest. So you see the same regular faces again, but also there's new directors and producers and DOPs coming. So everyone who comes to Fest, whether it's as a festival goer or a student or a VIP speaker, a guest, they go away feeling very kind of loved and part of a family, and they want to come back again for future. So I think it's definitely growing. And actually, I've noticed when I talk about Fest to my colleagues back in England, people actually know what I'm talking about now, whereas maybe 4 years ago, no one knew what I was talking about. So gradually, people are having a greater awareness of what Fest is, which is good.